everyone! So this week is the second video for my series, and it is unusual things to pack and sometimes forgotten things to pack, and a little bit of tips and tricks within it, just from personal experience and things that I wish I would have done and things like that. I do not have everything that is unusual just because I don't use them and I don't find them useful for me, but for other people they find it a lot more useful. So I'm still going to list them just so that way you know, but everything that I'm showing you is stuff that I am taking. Next thing is something that we don't take on, because for me it feels like it's just something that will take up space in my suitcase, which really doesn't take up that much space, but it's just something that I don't find useful for me or my mother, because we have our own like little system going, but it is an over-the-door shoe hanger, and it's the one with all the pockets. And I was researching it a lot of people use over-the-shoe door hanger thingies for their toiletries. So they'll pack their toiletries, but then they'll hang it over their bathroom door, and then everybody can put their own stuff in there, which is really nice. I just don't use them. I mean, it could end up being very useful if I ever do. But instead, this is what I focus on for my toiletries. I got this cute little bag last year from TJ Maxx, and it has a door hanger. So I will just hang this on the back of my door. It worked out great last year, and everything that goes in here is pretty much small. And that's the next thing I'm going to show you, is you want to go to like Christmas tree shops or, you know, the dollar section in Target and get like travel sized items the best that you can. The only thing that I really do not get in travel size is like my hair care products. These are the things that I got in small size. First thing is the Pure Silk shaving cream. And all my mini things I've gotten from Christmas tree shops. Don't shave your legs before you go onto the beach. Do not shave your legs before you go get a pedicure. It is bad. The next thing is my Cetaphil, I don't know how to say it, but my daily facial cleanser is on most cruises. You do not get like a washer and dryer. I think you can probably pay to use one, and I know you can pay to get like your suits pressed and stuff like that, unless it comes with like your package. Like I think if you have a suite or anything like that, it's kind of just, it's complimentary to what I think I know, don't hold me to it, is to get a Tide to Go stick. And you can also get a like little thing of detergent, and you can just wash your stuff in your sink and just hang it on like the given clothesline that hangs in the bathrooms, and you can just hang your stuff. I've heard of people doing that. The next is a wrinkle release spray, which is really nice because a lot of my dresses get wrinkly, but like the way the fabric is, the more it'll like hang as I wear it and I spray this on it, the wrinkles will start to fall out. But it's really good because you can spray this on your clothes if you have wrinkles, and then if you take a shower and the steam hits it and everything, the wrinkles will really start to fall out. It's a small Lysol, and last year my mom brought a big one, and obviously you're not going to use that whole big one, so I got us a small one. And the reason you want to have Lysol is because on most cruise ships, not all, but sometimes the norovirus goes around where everybody just gets sick, their stomach hurts, and it spreads like wildfire because everybody is so close together. So the first thing we do whenever we get into our room is we Lysol everything in the room just to make sure everything's disinfected and anything like that. And then I also got the sanitizing wipes that are by Purell. So definitely if you're going on your first cruise, or if you've been on a cruise before and you're like, oh wow, I never really thought of that, definitely pick these things up. It's definitely a go-to. You do not want to get sick on your vacation, because I know for sure I'd be dang well ticked off. The thing you may want to bring is a lanyard. And the reason I say a lanyard with a pocket is because it can be used for your SeaPass card, because you do need to bring your SeaPass card wherever you go, especially if you are getting drinks and whatnot, because your SeaPass card kind of becomes your credit card for the whole entire trip. They don't do anything with cash, nothing like that, except for if you're tipping anybody along the way. The other thing is, and last year I actually did this a lot because I carry around like chapstick and hand sanitizer, but are like little wristlets. But you know the binder clips that are black with the silver like clasps that are like really, really strong? I'm just showing this as like an example, but bring some of those, because sometimes your shower curtain, if you're in a cabin that doesn't have like a glass shower or anything like that, if you have a curtain, sometimes the curtain tends to sway into the shower. Just to let you know, when it does sway into the shower and it hits you, it's cold. But you want to bring something that can weigh down that curtain so that way it will stay outside of the bathtub, not inside with you. The next thing is a power strip. Now, I wouldn't say something this big, this is the one I had in my room, but even the one that can just plug into a socket and it has like 4 hooks that are not in like a power strip, they're in like a little block. You'll only tend to have one outlet, and then there is an outlet in the bathroom. Little beach chair hooks. The next thing is suction hooks. You can also get magnetic hooks because most times the cabins are metal. I purchased suction cups so that way we can suction them to our shower or a bathtub or your mirror or anything like that, and you can hook your lanyard, you can hook your bathing suits if they're drying in the shower instead of having the clothesline out. Every day when you go out for breakfast, your stewardess will come in and they will clean up your room, they'll make your bed, they'll take your dirty towels, anything like that, and then they'll leave your inquiry. I need to go check Aspen and Parker's YouTube because they said the word that I'm looking for in their video that I watched yesterday. Please hold. The itinerary. So the next thing to bring would be a highlighter, and every year, or not every year, but last year my mom and I were like, why did we not think to bring a highlighter? Because every day when you go out for breakfast, your stewardess will come in and they will clean up your room, they'll make your bed, they'll take your dirty towels, anything like that, and then they will give you your itinerary. And on the itinerary, it will say everything that is going on that day, from games to yoga classes to what's happening on the pool deck because they play really fun games. There is the shows, what type of shows are going on, any other events that they do, anything like that. So the reason you want a highlighter is so that way you can highlight the things that you want to have done. Or not to have done, but to go do. The next thing is sticky notes. You can bring any size sticky note. These are just the ones that I just had in front of me, and this is if you're going with a bunch of people. This is good if you are leaving to go do something and they're still asleep, or they went out to go get breakfast and then you're going out for a run after they already left, so you can just leave them a sticky note letting them know where they are, and you can like leave a time to go meet somewhere to meet up or meet back at the room so that you guys can get back together. Or you can even leave your stewardess something like a little note to say, can you get us more pillows, or even just giving them a thank you note for everything that they're doing because they bust their butts. Mother, if you are watching this, stop watching here, please, because I have surprises for you and I don't want you to ruin it. Are you done watching? I'll give you another like 5 seconds, Mom, to cancel out of this video, or you're gonna have a very upset daughter. Okay. My mom and I went on this cruise last year, and this year we're going again, so I actually got us something to decorate our door. She does not know I have it, and when we're unpacking, I'm gonna like step out and go look at something, I'm gonna make up something, and I'm actually gonna put this on our door. But I went on, I think it's called coffeepress.com, I can't remember, but I made a magnet. Cruise that we're going on, which is Royal Caribbean. I put a little beach chair, and then I called it SS Mother and Daughter Cruise. I was like, I hope SS, because I know some people say SS is sinking ship, and I'm like, well, it's not a sinking ship, but I'm thinking of it as setting sail. So hopefully that's what it means. But the other thing is, we never ever even thought to bring these, and I was reading up on some things of like things that people use and ideas from other people that have been on cruises, which were to bring your own tumblers. I got us both one. We have tons of tumblers, which is why I don't want her to see this, because she's gonna be like, you bought more, we don't even need more, like, because we have a big bag full of tumblers and water bottles to get rid of, and I need to go through them because they're all mine. I got us cute ones. The reason you may want to bring these, one is if you bring wine on the cruise, walk around with your wine. Why drink it just your room? Also, during your breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever, mainly breakfast, lunch, because if you are in the dining room, you really don't need to bring your own cup. Because at the, I always want to call it the Rammer Jammer because I think of Heart of Dixie, but it's the Windjammer. They have like, they give you like little Dixie cups, not Dixie cups, I mean they're a little bigger than a Dixie cup, but they are not like an 8-ounce drink, they're smaller. The juices, one, are so good. So if you give them your cup, I've heard that they will fill it up for you so you can have a bigger drink. And if they don't fill it, I'm just gonna take a whole bunch of those little cups and just start filling up my own cup. You know, get whatever I want. So these are really good to have. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it becomes useful for you. I will see you guys next week for my how I pack video.